Well, hello, everyone. We are excited because we are entering our 25th year of SandCastles Camp, a bereavement camp for children and teens, usually an overnight weekend experience. And so we wanted to talk with you a little bit about what it's like to come to grief camp.
Grief camp is a great place. I know a lot of people think, oh my gosh, it would be so sad and you'd be crying the whole time. And it sounds so depressing, is what we get a lot from people who've never been there. But talk to anybody who's been there, and it is not that way. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of bonding. There's so many friendships that are built up. And the special part about the friendships is that they are built up because we are in a situation where we are talking about grief. So everybody who's there has had the same experience. They've had someone that they have loved who has died, and we're working through it together. So the best and one of the comments that we get from a lot of the kids who come through is, I realize I'm not alone, and I can be myself. I can speak my truth, and people aren't scared away by that. I'm not told to think differently. I'm accepted and understood in the midst of my grief. And that creates a bond that doesn't always happen outside of grief camp.
And we talk a lot as staff and with our volunteers that come and join us for camp each year about how powerful and just impactful the camp weekend is, especially on our side too, because you get to see as a volunteer or as a staff member those bonds being made, those connections that, you might have a kid in your group that has never met somebody else who's experienced a significant death. And just to be able to create that space and to be in that space and watch those bonds is just, it's really, we say a lot, it's a magical experience, but camp is just, it's just that. It's powerful, it's magical, and it's so impactful.
Being with those other kids who have had that same experiences allows for kids to share things that sometimes they've never shared before. Sometimes they've never shared how their person died, or they've never shared what they wished they would have said to their person the last time they saw them. Those are scary thoughts and feelings sometimes, but being in that peer support with others who understand gives them that safe space to do it. And it is so powerful and so healing.
And I think what helps is that the camp weekend is kind of this hybrid of some of those things to focus on, the coping and the grief and the hard feelings, with a mix of things that are totally just 100% fun, like your normal camp activities and eating s'mores and just laughing and enjoying time together.
Right. And it's through all that fun time together and that you can relax and be yourself. We do self-awareness and confidence building and all sorts of different things. Getting to know you activities. And it's such an accepting environment, isn't it? Like, everyone just really understands everybody else, even if they're not from the same, social circles and maybe out of their schools. Here, we're all in the same boat and everybody is accepted, and it's a wonderful place to be.
It's a great safe space. And I feel like if you're someone who's on the fence about either sending your child to camp or maybe even coming to volunteer with us for camp, just to go for it, because it's life-changing. It's an awesome weekend experience and you won't regret it.